English to Maths Dictionary. How to form equations from the given statement, that we are going to see in this video. Always students find difficult to form equations from the given statements. Here some hints. More than 5 means plus 5. Less than 7 means minus 7. Is, was, will be, becomes means equal to. 5 years ago minus 5. After 5 years plus 5. 8 times 8 into 4 years from now plus 4. These are all some hints, that's all. Now we will go to equations. The sum of two numbers is 8. This is the given statement. The two numbers are different. We take as x and y. Let the numbers be x and y. Sum is 8. So equation is x plus y equal to 8. The sum of two numbers is 8. That is the statement. Equation is x plus y equal to 8. Second, one number is 5 more than the other number. So let the numbers be x and y. One number is x is 5 more than the other number. X equal to y plus 5. That is the equation. Third one. One number is 4 times the other number. Let the numbers be x and y. X equal to 4 into y. Y into 4 times. That is x equal to 4y. The sum of two consecutive numbers is 13. Consecutive numbers, successive numbers, both are the same meaning. So here the two numbers are related. They are consecutive. So we take as one is x, next one will be x plus 1, because next number will be 1 more than the previous number. So our equation is x plus 1 equal to 13. This is the equation. We are not going to solve the equations. We are going to form only the equations. The sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 4 is 72. Sum is 72. 3 consecutive multiples of 4. So let the 3 multiples be x, x plus 4, x plus 8. In the statement it is given sum equal to 72. First multiple plus second multiple plus third multiple equal to 72. See the equation, x plus x plus 4 plus x plus 8 equal to 72. Next, if 2 is added with the numerator and denominator of a fraction, the fraction becomes 23 by 45. So we will take the fraction as x by y. Numerator is x, denominator is y. Now we add 2 with both numerator and denominator. See, x plus 2 by y plus 2 becomes equal to 23 by 45. This is the equation. Now cross multiply. Here we are going to simplify. We multiply 45x minus 23y equal to minus 44. How minus 44 is coming? 46 minus 90 minus 44. So the statement has become this equation. Next, the product of two consecutive multiples of 7 is 588. Two consecutive multiples of 7. So the multiples be x and x plus 7. Now the product is 588. First multiple into second multiple equal to 588. That is x into x plus 7 equal to 588. Multiplying, bring the 588 to the left hand side. So this is a quadratic equation. X square plus 7x minus 588 equal to 0. See how the given statement has become an equation. Next, one number is 5 less than 3 times the other number. Let the numbers be x and y. One number is first number equal to 3 into second number minus 5. See the equation. One number is x equal to 5 less than minus 5 3 times. So 3y. Next, the length of a rectangle is 8 meter less than its area. That is all given. Length is given, breadth is not given. Without breadth, we cannot find the area. So, we will take the length as x, breadth as y. First, we will find the area. You know the area of a rectangle is length into breadth. So, area is xy. Now, we will form the equation. Length is area minus 8. Clearly it is given 8 less than its area. Length is x, area is xy. So x equal to xy minus 8. That is the needed equation. Two numbers are in the ratio 5:6. When 4 is added with each of these numbers, the ratio becomes 7:8. Two numbers are in the ratio 5:6. Both the numbers are in the ratio. So we can take as 5x, 6x. So the numbers are 5x and 6x. Now we will go to the second statement. When 4 is added with both, the ratio becomes 7:8. See the equation. 5x plus 4 is 2. 6x plus 4 equal to 7:8. Why we are writing in this form, ratio form? Because it is given in ratio. Now, what is the important rule of the ratio? First term into last term is equal to the product of the second term and third term. See the next step. 8 into 5x plus 4 equal to 7 into 6x plus 4. We multiply, we simplify. So the value of x is 2. Further we have to do, but here we are not doing anything. Here we stop. Next, when a 3-digit number is divided by a 2-digit number. So 3-digit number is the dividend, 2-digit number is the divisor. Quotient is 9 and the remainder is 5. Let the 3-digit dividend be x, 2-digit divisor be y. Now we write the formula. Dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. From 6th standard onwards you are seeing this formula. Now we substitute the values. Dividend is x equal to divisor is y into quotient is 9 plus 5. We simplify. We are bringing the 9y to the left hand side. So whenever the statement is coming, you should be able to change it into an equation. 5% of 10% of x is added with x. The result is 50. This is the given statement. 5% means 5 by 100. Of means into. 10% means 10 by 100. Of x into x is added with x. Very interesting. 5% 5 by 100. Of means into 10 by 100 into x plus x. Y plus x added with x. Result is 50. Whole thing becomes 50. Here comes the definition. 5% means 5 by 100. Of means multiplication. Now we multiply, we simplify, we add both the terms in the left hand side. It becomes 201x by 200 equal to 50. So x equal to 50 into 200 by 201. That is all. This is the needed equation. Next, a donkey says to the monkey, if you give me 6 of your apples, then I will have twice as you will have. Donkey and monkey both are having some apples. Donkey is saying to the monkey, give me 6 apples. So I will have twice as much as you will have after subtracting 6. See, first from let the number of apples with donkey be x, monkey be y. First from monkey we are taking 6, y minus 6. Then we are adding the 6 with donkey's apples, x plus 6. Now what happens? Donkey will have twice. Read the statement. Give me 6 of your apples, I will have twice as much as you will have. X plus 6 into 2 equal to y minus 6. Further we simplify, we make the equation. Here you have to be careful with minus 6 minus 12. Both are negative signs, same sign, we add and place the same sign. That's why minus 18 is coming. See the statement, how simply it has become a simple equation. After 5 years, father's age will be 3 times the age of his son. We will take the present ages as x and y. Present age of the father is x, son's age is y. After 5 years, father's age will be 3 times the son's age. See the step, father's age equal to 3 into son's age. Now substitute x and y. After 5 years, that's why we are adding 5 to both. After 5 years, father will become old, son also will become old. We are adding plus 5 plus 5. Simplify. So the result is x minus 3y equal to 10. The sum of a 2-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits is 77. Suppose the number is a 2-digit number is 12. After interchanging the digits, we will get 21. Okay. Here it is a 2-digit number. 2-digit number will have 2 digits. One is unit digit, another one is tens digit. So unit digit be x, tens digit be y. Now what will be the number? Here is the problem. See, the 2-digit number is 10y plus x. How it is coming? The tens digit should be multiplied by 10 and unit digit should be added. Separately in rough work, you take 2 digits and form the number, you will understand. Now, reversing the number, we will get 10x plus y. The digits are reversed. Now see the statement, sum of the numbers. The number, original number plus reverse number is 77. Original number plus reverse number is 77. Substitute 10y plus x plus 10x plus y equal to 77. We simplify. 11 is common. We divide throughout. X plus y equal to 7. That is the required equation. Next, an old lady has 50 paise coins and 25 paise coins in her purse. Only two types of coins, 50 paise and 25 paise. The total value of the coins is rupees 10. Let us see how to form the equation. Let the number of 50 paise coins be x, 25 paise coins be y. Okay. Now value. Value of 50 paise coins plus value of 25 paise coins is rupees 10. Okay. We are having x number of 50 paise coins. So 50x plus 25y equal to 1000. How the 1000 is coming? 10 rupees is 1000 paisa. Why we are changing? See the left hand side, both are in paisa. So we are changing the rupees into paisa. Here all the units should be the same. Dividing by 25, 2x plus y equal to 40. That is the equation. If anything is common, we can remove. It will be easy for further calculation. The speed of a boat in still water is 10 km per hour. It covers a distance, some distance is not given, in 2 hours in upstream. In upstream, when we are traveling against the water, the speed will become less. In downstream, speed will be more. The distance we are taking as x kilometer, the speed of the stream, water or current, be y kilometer per hour. Now we know the formula for speed. Speed equal to distance by time. Here upstream speed equal to distance by time. Upstream speed equal to speed of the boat minus speed of the water, because the speed of the water will arrest the speed of the boat. So what will be the upstream speed? Speed of the boat is 10, speed of the stream is y. So 10 minus y, that is the upstream speed. Distance is x, time is 2, cross multiplying, simplifying. So the equation is x plus 2y equal to 20. Now one question for downstream. The speed of the boat in still water is 12 km per hour. It covers a distance in 2 hours. In downstream with the water, speed will be more. Okay, distance is x kilometer. Speed of the stream is y kilometer per hour. Downstream speed equal to distance by time. Downstream speed will be 12 plus y. Speed of the boat plus speed of the water. That is why 12 plus y is coming. Downstream speed. Distance is x, time is 2, cross multiply, simplify, x minus 2y equal to 24. This is a 12th standard question, but very easy. From a square paper of side 8 centimeter, a square of side x centimeter is cut from all the four corners. The seams, the edges are folded to form an open box. The volume of the box is 125 centimeter cube. See, first we take a square paper of side 8 centimeter. Square, so for all the four sides are equal. A square of side x centimeter is cut from all the four corners. From